I'm coming to you raw because this is a raw topic that I'm addressing today. And to be honest with you, I really wrestled with whether or not I should do a video with regards to the mass shooting in the elementary school that happened in Texas. I was speaking to my personal trainer this morning while working out, and we were talking about, the incident. And, grief is something that all of us are going to experience. And I'm not going to talk about the political aspect of this. I'm not going to talk about the condition of the person who did the shooting. I really want to talk about the emotional condition. And when we experience a loss as devastating as, what happened yesterday in Texas, it shakes you, right? It also gives you pause and cause to think. The sad thing is, though, that, we go through these experiences and then life goes back to normal. And we forget. And the people who dealt with this, though, the parents who lost their children, anybody who lost a loved one in this, they don't forget. That pain stays real. And as I talked to my personal trainer this morning about grief and loss, I was moved to emotion when I thought about my sister's death and what I experienced at that time in my life. Pain is a part of this life process, and I can't give you any answers as to why we have to experience pain, but one thing is certain in this lifetime is that we all will experience the sting of death at one point, and we all will pass from this lifetime. But as somebody who works at the soul level and someone who is really intentional about understanding the journey of the soul, I see loss and I see pain and I see grief in a bigger perspective. I believe that everything that happens in our life is divinely designed and there is purpose connected to it. Now, I do appreciate that when you're going through that grief and that loss and that sting of pain, it's very difficult to tap into that. It was very difficult for me when my sister was killed in a car accident at 29 years old. But I recognized some things, even the day after her passing, as it pertained to my soul journey and my life purpose. And I can honestly tell you that I am the woman that I am today on the other side of a lot of pain, a lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of tears, a lot of sadness, a lot of depression, a lot of not understanding why things were happening. But because I experienced what I experienced, it set me in motion to seek and to understand more about this journey of my life in particular. And I know that people struggle with understanding why bad things happen to good people. And my heart goes out to, everybody who lost someone in that tragic event, because, it's important that we be compassionate, but it's also important that we stop allowing ourselves to be moved in the moment and don't look to the greater solution. Like, what can we be doing as a collective consciousness? What can we be doing as a human race? What can we be doing as divine feminine, as parents, as people, to bring more love into this world, to exercise more compassion and more empathy, to be our sisters, not just her keeper, but to also understand that we are our sister, that we are our brother? How can we change systems that are broken? How can we heal hearts that are broken? How can we show more love and compassion to each other and do unto others as we would have others do unto us, so that we don't experience the pain on the level that we do? How do we come together and do better? And that's really the question that I want to pose through this video. How do we come together and do better, so that as much as it is within our power and control, we can ease the suffering and pain of our sisters, of our brothers, of our children? I'd like to hear what you think about it in the comment section. And again, my prayers and my love and my support and my energy of comfort goes out to everybody who was devastated by the event that took place in Texas.